London by night, a paradise for partygoers. But in a city of its size, just how safe can the nightlife be?
As a Londoner living in London, I've personally never had any problems at all.
If you have your wits about you, then you're chilling, isn't it?
Yet certain right-wing politicians are telling a different story. They've claimed London is a hotspot for crime.
Look at the crime you have in London.
I think we're living in lawless London, and I think one of the reasons people are fleeing our city is not just tax, it's fear of crime.
Is there anything to the idea that London's image as a safe global city is crumbling? An evening with night stars, an initiative in central London. Emanuela Fadir and a small group of volunteers head out at night to help partygoers get home safely.
We keep a lookout to see if anyone needs help. We tend to typically look at the ground to see if anyone's on there.
They keep their eyes open, especially for women who appear inebriated or disorientated.
We can help sober them up by giving them water bottles and then helping them rest, giving them a safe space to sober up, walk them around, talk to them. While doing that, we can also help find people's friends and families.
Sometimes Emanuela and her team will alert the police.
Are you okay getting home?
I'm okay.
Most times, though, they simply make sure the women get home without any trouble. Many travel in groups for self-protection.
London feels safe when you're with your friends, for sure. If you're with your girl group, if you're with, especially a male friend, because there's a lot of weird people out there.
I always try and go home with someone, or at least we text and we warn each other.
In recent years, knife attacks have repeatedly made headlines in London. Yet the official data points to a decline in the overall level of serious violent crime. The number of homicides, for example, has dropped to its lowest rate in over a decade.
London is far safer than many cities across the US. What's less well known is that actually when it comes to violent crime, London is safer than Paris, Berlin, Madrid, Brussels, on a per capita basis. So its bad reputation is often unfair.
One thing that is on the rise, though, is theft. Some supermarkets have even begun adding anti-theft devices to household items. Phone theft has become a fact of daily life. Police recorded over 70,000 cases in 2025. In early 2026, a crackdown was launched. Several raids saw upwards of 200 arrests. London's mayor boasted of the success.
If we want people to feel safe in our city, we simply can't allow the perpetrators to get away with it. And that's why, as mayor, I've provided record funding to invest in cutting-edge kit that will leave these criminals with nowhere to hide.
Police, stay where you are! Stay where you are.
Officials are aiming to boost the public's sense of safety. Thanks to its extensive network of security cameras, London already ranks amongst the most heavily watched cities in the world. The authorities plan to put an additional 13,000 police officers on the country's streets. But these measures come at a cost, the risk of funding shortfalls in other areas.
There have been some major crackdowns on phone snatching, which have been successful. But what you won't see in the details is that a lot of the officers working on those cases would ordinarily be working in drug trafficking, knife crime investigations teams, and so that resource is being pulled from elsewhere.
In central London, Emanuela Fadir and her team don't rely on the police alone. They share their phone numbers with bouncers, as well as with private security staff paid by local businesses. So just how safe does Emanuela feel at night when she's out in London?
Compared to other big cities, yeah, I think it's doing quite well, and it's quite nice. And even still, there's so many different initiatives that people have come up with, not just us, but other companies and organizations that are doing what they can to make the place safer for people.
It seems for one of the world's largest cities, London is relatively safe, despite some politicians' claims to the contrary.